Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today's cigar is from Epicurean Cigars called the Carnavale, and this is the Toro size, 6x52. Interesting cigar with its ingredients, and I'll list them for you now. Colorado Habano Oscuro wrapper, grown in Jalapa, Nicaragua. American broadleaf and Honduran binders, and 3 Ligero fillers, which include tobaccos from the Jalapa region as well as ASP Esteli Ligero, one of the most prized Nicaraguan filler tobaccos at the moment. Now, Epicurean Cigars is not new to me. About this time last year, I reviewed the Gonzo Vintage 2007 Trabajador. That was April 6th. Of 2014. Now back to today's cigar, the Epicurean Carnavale, and that's how I'm going to pronounce it because there's an A there. Carnavale comes in 4 sizes: Lancero, Petite Corona, Toro, which we're doing today, and the Trabajador. Basically, it's the Robusto, 5x56. Comes in those 4 sizes. These are limited to 1,000 boxes of 20 cigars annually. The project was originally known as Carnavale, but that was the name of a CAO Brasilia release, so they changed it to Carnaval. Everybody clear on that? So let me do one more thing here. I want to show you the cigar a little better. The band is basically a Carnival mask, and there is the density. Very nice looking, very well made cigar. You see no veins, bumps, ridges. It's just very solid. So let's get right to it. The Epicurean Carnavale Toro. All right, here we go. Very good draw. Took off very little, very little. It's the way you do it. Well, first of all, the cigar was very sweet right at the light up. I didn't say anything because I wanted to let the flavors establish themselves, but it's very sweet as soon as you light it. I'm getting a lot of very sweet cedar, cinnamon, boysenberry, dry wood, and coffee. A lot of all those flavors. It's very, very sweet, very nice. The pepper seems to be a mix of black and red, and I can taste them both. It's rather intense at an 8 plus. So that's how it starts, and like I said, as soon as you light it, you will get a nice blast of sweetness from that sweet cedar and cinnamon. You'll get that, and then shortly after that, you'll get that little boysenberry flavor coming in from the side. Great start. Well, about an inch in, maybe a little more, and the flavors have changed. Settled down, if you will. You're getting a very sweet cedar with white chocolate. Still have that dry wood and your coffee. The other flavors just changed. The cigar just changed, but you still have the very, very sweet cedar. And now the white chocolate gives it a little bit of thickness, bordering on some richness, but we're not quite there yet. The finish is a sort of a toasted cream with a lot of lingering pepper. And the pepper feels like a red pepper on the lingering pepper. So checking the front end peppers again. I can still get a little of both. I think we're going to settle down to one here in a minute, though. that's where we are at about an inch in. Cigar did make some pretty good changes. I would call it medium, very close to medium to full body, but we'll go with medium for now. Well, we're about 2 or 2.5 inches in, and the burn is a little weird there, you can see, but it's just the way it goes sometimes on the sides of a box press cigar, you see. But it's basically even as soon as those catch up, and it's fanned out here. But to the more important subject of the flavors, you still have a very sweet cedar, a lot of dry wood. You can really notice it. The white chocolate is a little more subtle, and I didn't mention it in the last segment because it wasn't so obvious as it was in the beginning, but the cinnamon notes are still there too. You really notice them now. The pepper has pretty much settled down to a black. The finish is a toasted cream with quite a bit of lingering black pepper now. Everything is sort of changed. I don't know why, but that's the way it goes. And it's not changed for the worse, it's just changed. I would call it medium to full bodied. The white chocolate really gives it an interesting flavor when you mix it with that sweet cedar and light cinnamon. Very nice. So let's see where we go from here. I only have about 1.5 inches, less than 2 inches anyway, left. But the white chocolate now is morphed into more of a brown sugar. And that is a significant change because that gives it a whole different flavor on the sweet cedar and light cinnamon notes. The dry wood is still very prominent, coffee at the base. So the only major change you have is going from white chocolate to brown sugar. Pretty big swap. Medium to full body still, finish is about the same. So that's the only major change, but I wanted to point that out. You will get brown sugar here close to the end. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. I've enjoyed this cigar. I like a cigar that has changes, twists and turns. I wouldn't call it really complex, but it's very much in that genre. But I like the flavors. I like the flavors a lot. And actually, this cigar to me is much more enjoyable than the other Epicurean that I reviewed last year. This cigar is all about, well, the obvious things are the sweetness, but the dry wood played a very important part in this cigar because it stayed around very prominently displayed throughout the cigar. The pepper was nice. I love red pepper, black pepper. Started out that way, changed to black, no problem. All in all, very good cigar. And it's going to be around $10 this size. And anywhere that carries House of Emilio cigars should have them or ask for them. They can get them. So boiling this one down, the Epicurean Carnavale with an A, Carnavale Toro has been very good. I'm rating it a 93. I think you should try these for yourself and see what you think. But for me, it's a definite winner. I very much